Most coaches don't have a marketing problem. They have a pain selection problem. If you solve a polite problem, you will get polite likes. If you solve a real problem, the one that hurts this week, people pay today. In this video, I will show you why solving real pain is the only strategy that compounds, what a real pain actually is, when to do each step in your week, and how to turn it into an offer people buy without sales calls. By the end, you will have a one-page pain statement, interview questions you can send today, and a simple validation plan to sell your next workshop or coaching offer without a funnel. Hey coach, I'm Dmitris. I help coaches earn 10K per month in 6 weeks without sales calls, cold DMs, or burnout by turning client results into self-propelling marketing. If that sounds good, tap subscribe and let's build your offer the smart way. Let me switch the screens here. Yeah. So today we were going to talk about why real pain wins, what qualifies as a real pain, and actually how to do it step by step. So grab a notepad. I will keep it practical and punchy. Yes. So reason number one, speed to sale. Real pain compresses time. Someone thinking, I would like to grow. And these can browse for months, even years. But someone thinking, I keep freezing in board meetings and I'm about to miss a promotion. This moves now because the cost hits this quarter or maybe even this week. Urgency is created by a time-boxed consequence. If the pain has a deadline, like a review, launch, wedding, lab results, etc., then clients accelerate themselves. Buying signals to mention here, for example, they start asking how much, not like just tell me the theory, tell me about your method. They ask, can we start this week? And they share recent examples. Recent means yesterday, last meeting, last sprint, and so on. Let me move myself a little bit. Yeah. So desires browse, but pains buy. If there is a clock on the pain, there is a buyer in the room. The next, pricing power. Price is a function of the cost of inaction. If standing still costs money, status, health, or time in the next 90 days, your price feels small compared to the pain. For example, missed promotion, 20K per year. Your coaching program, 2K. It breaks even if it improves promotion odds for at least a 10%. So when the pain has a price tag, your price becomes a discount on the future. Reason number three, better clients equals better energy. Clients with a real pain show up, do the work, and finish. They aren't buying entertainment, they're buying relief. Those wins become your best marketing assets. For the flywheel, of course. Results becomes proof, proof becomes demand, demand becomes clients, and clients bring you more results. Here are the leading indicators of a real pain buyer. He has already tried 2 or 3 things. He can describe last week failure specifically. He is okay with the homework and deadlines. He replies fast, asks implementation questions, not just the abstract questions. Real pain buyers turn into case study, not complaints, and case studies turn into sales. Now let's talk about reason number 4. These are the marketing efficiency. When you speak your client's exact words, your copy writes itself. Ads get cheaper, content hit harder, and your community warms people before they even buy. The closer your copy is to the verbatim pain, the shorter your sales cycles need to be. And the reasonable 5, this is the strategic focus. Anchoring on the real pain kills bloat. You stop adding calls, modules, and bonuses just in case. Instead, you build only what moves the needle fastest. What are the 3 obstacles that keep your client stuck? Your program becomes 3 modules to neutralize those, and nothing more. Focus turn your program into a scalpel, not a Swiss Army knife, and scalpels close. Let's define this clearly. Fake pain. Be more confident, improve leadership, eat healthier. But the real pain, it's always specific and costly. I rumble in executive updates and lose credibility. 2 key staff are quitting because our stand-ups are chaos. My 3 p.m. energy crash kills my productivity and family time. Now let's move on to what is real pain. As I already told you, real pain always is specific and costly. And we can use the, how many we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-point real pain test. If you score 4 or 5, it's real. So, point number 1, clients are willing to pay now. They say how much, they are not telling you that they're just interested. Clients have made a prior attempt. It means that have already read the books, go to the courses, worked with the coaches, and it didn't stick. Next one is verbatim resonance. It means that when you mirror their words, they say, that's me. Number 4, deterioration window. Doing nothing make it worse within 1 to 6 months. And emotional charge. When you talk to them, you can hear stress, shame, and urgency. And now let's craft a pain statement, this one here, that you can paste into your offer and content. So when trigger, here is the symptom, which costs me money, time, status, or health, and I already tried some attempts, but why it didn't work. Examples. When a CFO asks for a status update, I blank and ramble. I've lost 2 project leads to colleagues. Toastmasters helped a bit, but under pressure I freeze again. Next example. After lunch I crashed hard and lost 2 hours. Gym slipped, weight is up 7 kilos, cutting carbs helps 3 days, then rebounds. Yeah, now let's talk about anti-pattern that you should avoid as a coach if you want to deal with the real client's pain. So the anti-pattern number 1 is called selling an identity. For example, become a leader. So you are selling a label or a status. A leader, high performer, aligned CEO, instead of solving a costly, time-boxed problem. Why it fails? Identities are weak and non-urgent. No one needs a new identity by Friday. Buyers can't picture the finish line or price the benefit. It invites endless questions how and comparison shopping. How you can spot it really quickly? You can make a disagreement test. Would anyone say, no thanks, I don't want to be a leader? If no, it is too broad. You can do a Friday test. Could a meaningful part of this transform by this Friday? If no, it's identity fluff. And cost of inaction line missing. If you can't quantify what inaction costs in next 30 to 90 days, it is a label. You can fix it really simply. Just convert identity into urgent outcome. So if we talk about leadership, before we had to become a confident leader, and after deliver a crisp 90 seconds project update that win trust, like by next Thursday. Example from sales. Step into your six-figure closer era. Identity. After, resurrect 10 ghosted proposals in 7 days using the follow-up map. Example from health. Before, become your healthiest self. After, end 3 p.m. crashes in 7 days so you can reclaim 10 productive hours this week. Relationship. Become a better partner. Stop the 10-minute fight loop with a 3-step de-escalation you will use tonight. Remember, labels don't buy. Losses and deadlines do. Anti-pattern number 2, this is inventing jargon your clients never says. What it is? Coach speak. This is the framework, names, modality, lingo that doesn't exist in your buyer's head. Like, I don't know, somatic attunement, executive presence uplift, calibrated masculine polarity. This fails because it increases cognitive load and distance. Clients think, do I need to learn a language before I fix my problem? It hides the pain and the payoff under clever words. Algorithm hate it too. People don't search for your invented terms. Here is how you can quickly spot it. Do the verbatim test. Can you paste 10 screenshots where clients use that phrase first? If not, it's only your language. Next, barstool test. Would your client say this at a bar after a rough day? If not, translate it. And a replaceability test. Swap the jargon with a simple verb. If clarity increases, keep the simple verb. How to fix it? Mirror your client's words, not your method. Executive presence. Stop rambling in updates so people follow your plan. Embodiment work. Stop hunching and fidgeting when you speak. Shadow integration. Stop self-sabotaging in the moment stakes go up. Offer architecture. Send a one-page offer people can say yes to today. If they didn't say it, don't sell it. Use their screenshots as your copy. Good. Here, anti-pattern number 3, stacking features. Stacking features like 8 more calls, 9 more modules. What is it? Trying to prove value by peeling on more sessions, more modules, and more bonuses. Why it fails? Value doesn't equal volume. In the client's head, value equals desired outcome divided by the sum of time, effort, and risk. Every extra call or module increases time, effort, risk, so perceived value drops even if price stays the same. Feature stacks signal you are unsure about your core promise if it is compelling. How to spot it? Ask yourself a question. Would a busy vice president smile? If your offer would make a time-poor buyer groan, it's a feature bloat. Next one, you can use a subtraction test. Remove half the calls and modules. Does the outcome still happen? If yes, they are padding. And the last one, outcome placement. If the first screen lists logistics before the promise, you're leading with features. How to fix it? Sell speed, and certainty, not stuff. Just collapse your program into 3 modules that neutralize 3 real blockers. Replace calls with assets that shorten time to win, like checklists, scripts, and templates. And of course, add proof of speed. Wins by day 7, week 2, 1 month, and so on. And present a single next step to buy. It could be an offer doc, I'm in, and payment link. So don't sell hours, sell the shortest path. So let's talk about how to identify a real pain. You can pause and screenshot if needed, or you can go to our free Business Dojo community. Link is in the description of this video, and you can join and you can find more related information in there. So here is the step by step. Step number 1, it's hypothesis. Complicated word. Write 10 hypotheses in your client's words. And then pick just top 3 to test this week. For example, I freeze in leadership meeting and blow opportunities. My proposals get ghosted, 0 replies in 2 weeks. I can't keep content consistent, 3 weeks on, 3 weeks off. Next, build your pain collection doc. There must be name, quote, trigger, cost, prior attempts, time frame, awareness stage, and some notes if you need them. Rule to fill it in: verbatim or it didn't happen. Copy comes from their sentences, not yours. Yeah. Step number 3, quick market scan. You can post a story on your Instagram or a poll in your community. What's the hardest part of situation right now? There is A, B, C, and D, or maybe something other. And just ask your audience to vote on the poll. You can also use call the pain post. For example, you can write down, if you are an audience, your audience, target audience, what's the hardest part about your situation this week? And you can also send the DMs. You can maybe even search the DMs from your clients. Search for I keep, I tried, but, and paste it into your pain collection doc. Step number 4, agree about 10 small interviews. Just send the invites, like, hey, I'm improving a program for the audience you're in, 15 minutes to ask 5 questions, maybe 10 minutes to ask 5 questions about your actual pain. No pitch at all, I will send you the finished checklist as a thank you. These 5 questions, what they can be: what happened last week when this showed up? What have you already tried? What worked? What didn't? If nothing changes in 90 days, what breaks? What would a good week look like? Numbers and feelings. If a magic wand fixed one thing by Friday, what would it be? And of course, capture exact phrases, costs, time frame, and attempts. Next, step number 5, quantify cost and deterioration. Add concrete costs. Money, like lost deals, churn, discounts. Time, like hours or weeks wasted. Status, missed promotions, credibility hits, and so on. And health, sleep, weight, stress. Circle the time to worse window. That sets urgency and price. Step number 6, map the gap. Current state, trigger obstacles, desired state. Current, these are 10 to 15 symptoms in client's words. Obstacles, pick 3 real blockers: skills, beliefs, or systems. And desired, 10 to 15 outcomes, external, internal. And your program is 3 modules that neutralizes those 3 blockers with steps and assets. For example, public speaking, obstacles, fear loop, no talk structure, no reps. So modules can be rewire the fear loop, 90-second answer anchor, and reps plus feedback. Good. Step number 7, write the promise. Use the formula. I help who fix real pain so they can get a specific outcome in time frame using a mechanism. Examples. I help mid-level managers who freeze in meetings speak with calm authority so they win promotions in 6 weeks using a 9-step system. Or I help nutrition coaches stack at 3 to 5K per month fill their calendar with premium clients by turning clients' results into simple ads and community content. Next step, step number 8, package the offer. Create a one-page offer doc you can DM or email. Just write in it. Who is it for? Their pain now, in their words, promise after your transformation, 3 modules answering the questions what, why, how, and when, proof, some quotes and screenshots, how you deliver the results and logistics, price and payment options, and next step with a call to action. Use a clean, scannable, zero fluff tone, no slides needed at all. And step number 9, validate with paid workshop. You can use a paid workshop just 2 to 3 hours, costing from $49 to $199. The title must be Call the Pain and the Win. For example, unfreeze in meetings, speak calmly in 7 days, like a live workshop. So in Derivable, you have one framework, reps, and feedbacks. You don't need to use any kind of the sales calls to check it. You can use the AIDA method across messages. You just use the invitation like tell me more, one pager I am in, and a payment link. And the success rule, if 5 to 10 buyers pay quickly, you have pain promise fit. If not, change the language or promised outcome, not your words. Now let's talk about a small case study. So a client was selling a program about be more confident, crickets. Interviews revealed the real pain. I ramble in updates and stakeholders lose trust. We reframed it to 90-second answer anchor, lead creased updates without freezing. We have made a $99 workshop, 27 seats in 72 hours, 0 sales calls. Next 6-week program, 9 buyers at 1,200 via simple offer doc. So why it worked? We named the 3 a.m. pain, promised a fast specific win, and showed a clear path. Now let's talk about your 7-day action plan, what you can do. So day 1, write down 10 pain hypotheses, but pick only top 3 of them to check this week. Day 2, make a poll and a post, what we have discussed earlier, and with the goal to book your 10 small interviews. On a day 3 and 4, just run these interviews and get answers. Quantify the costs and time frame. Fill in the pain doc. Day number 5, make a gap, make a promise, outline 3 modules. Day number 6, build your offer doc. And day number 7, validate with the paid workshop. As a bonus, you can publish 1 result story and 1 educational post echoing your client's exact words. Real pain creates real demand. Map the gap, mirror your client's words, validate fast, and let your result spin the flywheel for you. If you want to learn more, join our free Business Dojo community, and see you soon.